Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World. Today I give you my first drive review of the sensational launch from Mahindra, the XUV 300. Everything that you need to know of one of the most anticipated subcompact SUVs is what is coming up. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive straight into this review.
Yeah.
The subcompact SUVs have been an instant hit with the masses, with the segment registering a 23% growth in 2018 with over 4 lakh vehicles being sold, including the likes of the Maruti Vitara Brezza, the Ford EcoSport and the Tata Nexon. Now, despite Mahindra having a trusted and proven track record in dishing out blockbuster SUVs like the Scorpio and the XUV 500, they have been deprived of all the glory here in the subcompact SUV segment so far. So in order to make an emphatic statement as to what makes them the king of SUVs here in our Indian market, they've gone ahead and launched the XUV 300, a car that on paper appears to set a whole new benchmark and completely raise the bar of expectation in the subcompact SUV segment. So is this going to be a game-changing launch for Mahindra? Let's find out. So looking at the design, the car is built based on the same platform as that of the SsangYong Tivoli, but I have to tell you that the car just shares its underpinnings with the Tivoli, because when you look at the XUV 300 in the flesh, it looks super premium, extremely well built, and almost looks like the younger sibling of the mighty XUV 500. Now there's no doubt that this car is an out and out enthusiast delight, because the XUV 300 has been wind tunnel tested at the Pininfarina facility in Italy, and for those who aren't aware, Pininfarina is a car design firm who have designed cars for super brands like Ferrari and Maserati. Also, the XUV 300 gets a monocoque chassis. Now, a monocoque chassis is usually used in performance-oriented vehicles. It is lighter as well as durable, offering superb torsional rigidity and strength, which contributes to enhanced sporty performance and better fuel economy. Now, design-wise, I love the diamond-studded front grille and the powerful LED projector headlamps. The LED DRL strips look really cool as they light up, and the front bumper is perfectly sculpted with neatly encapsulated fog lamps. Also, the powerful bonnet lines add in all the muscle to the front end. Moving on to the profile, we get diamond cut 17-inch alloy wheels that look super premium. We also get flared wheel arches that underscore the SUV character, and we have strong character lines running across the bodywork, which along with the blackened B and C pillar and the roof rails further enhance the sporty appeal of the car. Another highlight is the sloping roof line that lends the car a Range Rover Evoque kind of a look. At the back, we get a neatly designed LED tail lamp cluster that goes really well with the rest of the design. We do get skid plates up front as well as at the back that lend the car a rugged feel. Stepping inside, the cabin oozes the premium feel instantly with the dual-tone dash, the large AC vents, the high-resolution touchscreen infotainment system, and the perfectly sized steering wheel. Also, the plastic quality looks and feels premium when compared to the rivals in this segment. The Speedo console lights up gloriously and has the sporty element with the red surrounds for the dials. The multi-information display does offer all the relevant info like distance to empty, average fuel economy, gear position indicator, and a whole lot more. We also get a unique tire position indicator which tells us if the car is parked with the tires straight or if the tires are turned. We then have the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports Android Auto as well as Apple CarPlay. We get 4 speakers and 2 tweeters all around, and the sound quality is somewhat reasonably good. The system also supports smartwatch connectivity. Now moving on to the rear seat, the car gets the longest wheelbase in its segment of 2600 mm, which results in extra bit of leg room for the passengers seated at the back. The XUV 300 is also the widest in its class, thereby offering extra space for the third passenger at the back. And yes, we also do get dedicated headrests for the rear seat passengers, which is really good. The only thing missing here is a rear AC vent. Now, talking about the AC, we actually get first in class dual zone automatic climate control, which is unbelievable, and it works really effectively as well. We also get a rear camera with rear parking sensors, first in segment front parking sensors, electrically adjustable and foldable rear view mirrors, engine start stop system, first in segment heated outside rear view mirrors, auto dimming inside rear view mirror, and an electric sunroof. Talking about the storage, we get plenty of storage spaces all around with a spacious glove box, central armrest, storage compartment, cup holders and bottle holders on all four doors. Boot space is 257 liters, which is not among the best in segment, but the good thing is that it is expandable up to 625 liters by folding flat the 60-40 split rear seats. We also get class-leading safety features with the XUV 300. We get first in class a total of 7 airbags, which is outstanding. We get disc brakes on all 4 wheels, which makes braking that much more confidence-inspiring. We also get electronic stability program, which prevents the car from toppling over under panic steering scenarios. And yes, we do get hill hold control that prevents the car from rolling backwards when parked on inclines. Talking about the mileage, the ARAI mileage claim for the diesel is 20 kmpl, whereas for the petrol it is 17 kmpl. Ground clearance is 180 mm for the variant with 17-inch wheels. Tank capacity is 42 liters, which results in good tank range while touring. Now that I've given you guys a complete overview of what the car has on offer, let's go ahead and check out my first drive reaction. Please note that the car that I'm driving is the 1.5 liter diesel variant that puts out 115 bhp of max power and a whooping 300 Newton meters of max torque. We get a 6-speed manual gearbox. There is no automatic on offer yet. And yes, we also do get a 1.2 liter turbocharged petrol engine that puts out 110 bhp of max power and 200 Newton meters of max torque. And that too gets a 6-speed manual gearbox, and we do not get an auto gearbox for the petrol either. Now here comes my first drive impression of the diesel variant.
So this is the diesel variant. This comes powered by the 1.5 liter diesel borrowed from the Marazzo, but here it puts out 115 bhp of max power and 300 Newton meters of max torque. I cannot wait to get a glimpse of the incredible torque that this machine has on offer. So let's get started. The gearbox works fine. The clutch feel is nice and light. These are the initial impressions. And yes, the pickup is incredible. The bottom end torque is really great. Like the moment you step on the gas, the moment you put the pedal to the metal, the car really comes alive. And that is what this car is all about. It's about the thrill, it's about the adrenaline rush, and yes, it's about Mahindra really upping the ante and setting a whole new benchmark in the subcompact SUV segment. So let's drive it further. Let's experience what all makes the XUV 300 that much more special when compared to the rivals in this segment. There's no lag whatsoever. The car simply comes alive the moment you step on the gas, and that's what makes the XUV 300 really intense in terms of the driving pleasure it has on offer. We have a turn here. The road holding capability is flawless. The steering feel is really good, and yes, we have 3 steering modes that we can choose from. Namely, we have the comfort mode. Comfort mode makes it light and easy to steer through the city traffic, the chock-a-block city traffic. So that provides for a completely fatigue-free driving experience. And then you have the normal mode, which is a mixed bag of both the comfort and sport. But then you have the sport mode. So the engine really comes alive. In a matter of seconds, we are doing 100 kilometers per hour, and the car is planted and feels rock solid. Really amazing job with the chassis as well as the suspension setup. The car's suspension is ideally tuned to offer a comfortable, pliant ride over the pothole-ridden city streets, but at the same time, at higher speeds, we're doing around 100 kilometers per hour. You can see how planted the car feels. and that's what makes the XUV 300 really special. I am really impressed so far. And yes, the steering feel also becomes slightly heavier in the sport mode. This helps while you're doing higher speeds on the highways to give you that much more confidence. The brakes are great. The ABS intervention is nice and smooth, and everything is top notch. The dash is well put together. The touchscreen infotainment system has a good intuitive touch, and the touch sensitivity works really well. The resolution of the display is also really good. It is nice and legible even in the hot sun. So let me quickly demonstrate this hybrid mechanism for you guys. So say for instance you're in the heart of the city, driving through chock-a-block city traffic, and all of a sudden you have the traffic signal right in front of you and you come to a halt. What the hybrid system does, it just stops the car for you. So here we come to standstill, shifting to neutral, and within 3 or 5 seconds the car stops on its own, and you have the green signal. You want to get going, all you need to do is press the clutch pedal and the car starts instantly. You slot it into gear and you're off. See, the car just lifts up, leaps forward, and it literally throws you back on the seat. That's the kind of thrust the car has on offer. That's the kind of torque it has on offer that makes and provides for a really intense and engaging driving experience. One of the best that you can experience in this subcompact SUV segment. So full marks to Mahindra for providing such driving pleasure, working towards at least providing such driving pleasure. And I just step on the gas. High speed stability is awesome. We are doing 120 kilometers per hour and the car isn't budging an inch. Now stepping on the brakes from 120 to coming down to 40, and yeah, all the way down to 20 kilometers per hour. The brakes are working flawlessly, so that's a great thing. So brakes are good, the suspension is ideally tuned, the chassis is brilliant, and we'll have a curve up ahead so we can test how well the steering sensitivity works. Now I have it in sport mode now, and we're going to take this corner at slightly higher speed. Doing around 85-90 kilometers per hour, 100, and taking the corner. The car holds the line flawlessly. It gives you tremendous amount of confidence, especially in this sport mode. And yes, truly impressed Mahindra. Drop the anchor, slam on the brakes, and the car comes to a standstill in a very smooth and very controlled manner. Another commendable thing that Mahindra have done with the XUV 300 is with the cabin insulation. So the cabin noise is well controlled. The NVH levels are barely audible. So another great job. So you can see how quiet the cabin feels. There's hardly any noise filtering through, and the engine noise is also well controlled. Only when you really step on the gas and go really hard on the accelerator, that's when the engine noise is slightly audible, but then that can pass off as a sporty character of the engine. So again, beautiful job in terms of cabin insulation as well as controlling the overall NVH levels. So now we'll check the body roll. We are having a sharp corner ahead, and wow man, this is really unbelievably good. Even the body roll is well controlled for an SUV. Usually the SUVs tend to have a little bit of more body roll because of the boxy design, but this one, the body roll is very well controlled. Again, full marks to the chassis orientation as well as the suspension setup. Yes, we have another corner here. Yeah, so, and another corner up ahead as well. So taking this corner at around 75-80 kilometers per hour. Exceptional control, brilliant handling characteristics, beautifully made vehicle, and the smile on your face just grows wider and wider That's how wonderful a job that Mahindra have done with the XUV 300. So let's hope it does well for them. I'm sure it will, and I believe we have a new benchmark in terms of handling and performance and equipment and pretty much everything. If only they'll get the pricing right, I'm sure Mahindra have an absolute firecracker of a proposition on their hands. So full marks to the XUV 300.
So this wraps up my review of the Mahindra XUV 300 diesel variant. I'll be giving you my review of the petrol variant once the test drive vehicle is available here. So until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and drive safe.
Yeah.